we're like, oh shit, it's gonna get really hot. We don't have water. Buy bottles and bottles and bottles and bottles and bottles and bottles of water. And then once all your bottles and bottles and bottles of water get there, you're like, oh fuck, I don't have a place to store all this. And then you have like a spillover, or you know what I mean. But yeah, so that's called acute limb drop. That they just kind of believe that's what happened. But anyways, Black Ops 3.
That was an awesome segue. Welcome to the Cam has Special Needs Podcast. That's Cam, I'm Jake, and we are
The Grass Daddies.
So we recorded our 80th episode last week. Right, I'm trying to think about like recording and uploading. So technically it'll be last week because I'll try to get back on the normal schedule again. But we recorded remotely and it ended up working out pretty well. Did you listen to it?
No.
How many do you think you could count on one hand how many of the podcasts you've listened to?
Oh yeah, 100%.
I mean, I've listened to quite a few of them, and I've gotten to the point where, like, when I upload it, I'll listen to it.
Yeah, I just
call me a sociopath, but
whenever I listen to the Grass Daddies Podcast, I just really want to punch that Cam guy square in the fucking mouth.
Is that why you don't listen to it?
No. I don't know. I just don't have the attention span right now to listen to a podcast, so...
Did you say intention span?
Attention span.
There we go.
I don't have the intention span like I have the full intention to absolutely crank my dick.
Anyways, yeah, so I listened to it, and I thought it sounded good, and, I mean, it made me want to record again.
Oh, yeah.
I always hesitate, like, after recording and then getting ready to upload it. Just wait. We'll get there.
Don't slip it in yet.
I'm not ready. I always think it's going to be cringe, and then I listen back to it, and it sounds good. You are on one today.
Keep digging in your butt, twin.
Last episode was pretty much just recap. This is what happened. This is what we did. This is going to be more back in our lane of just sitting and talking about random shit. I mean, Cam's already got the ear wiggle going.
Can you wiggle your ears?
No. But I've never really tried that hard. So, this is going to be, like I said, this is going to be back in our lane. So while I was listening today, and you can feel free to chime in and help me co-host this at any point, but while I was recording today, while I was listening today, I noticed on Spotify that it had a little, and I'll be able to pull this up because I'm not recording on my phone, but for instance, it had these little categories throughout the episode, like it split it up into segments. Have you ever seen that? Where it'll like, so it started off by saying first remote recording, working out the kinks, and then it went, and then after that it was kicking off the weekend with a Creed concert, and then it was like unpacking the themes of the movie Sinners, and then it was unforgettable moments at the Creed concert. I didn't do that. It's just like, I don't know if it's AI or if Spotify just is like, it listens to it and then just like breaks up the segments.
So wait, so it's
but I was like, that's kind of
YouTube.
sick.
It's like, I've noticed like on some YouTube videos that I've been watching,
exactly.
They have like, so instead of like people wanting to like watch the entire video to get to what they want to see, you can just skip right to it.
You can look at the different, like it shows you and it picks out the different like segments, if you will, of the episode. Like it just said like Bailey's ID taken at rail yard.
Oh.
Which is kind of cool.
Yeah.
That it like listens to it and like, I don't know how that works.
Spotify's our biggest fan. You guys are fucking slacking. That's all I know.
But
No cap.
I couldn't help but think if we got a little bit back into more of our element, what kind of segments it would put together for us. If it's just like Cam can't stop wiping his ass, like if that's a segment, I can only imagine what some of the topics would be.
Well, I have a very wild topic today. Well,
let's go.
yeah, like it's gonna be good. It's gonna be it's kind of a concern I have for our world currently, but
oh, good. Before we get into it, do we need to?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. All right, Cam, kick us off in the next segment called
"What do you have in your hand?"
Well, I've got two hands.
Okay.
Wait! You gotta open your mini fridge, Cam.
Oh, yeah, I opened my mini fridge already. Like, because Jake is always making me wait, but I am drinking a ice cold Busch Light Lime.
Busch Light Lime. We had those a couple episodes back.
What are you drinking?
Let me knock on my magic mini fridge that I got here and see what it has presented for me.
Yeah.
Could you hear me knocking?
Oh yeah.
I also were thinking about the. Ooh, look at that!
I don't know what the fuck just happened, but
a little natural ice,
woo!
Tall boy.
That motherfucker like 8%.
Have you ever had one of these?
No.
You haven't? They're 5.9%.
Yeah, we did. Yeah, we did. We had some together. When I was
well,
still living there.
Well, I think the Magic Mini Fridge was thinking about that time and definitely presented these that haven't been sitting in my fridge for like months. But yeah, here we go. Let me take a little.
Let me. Hard crack.
Hard crack.
Dude!
What?
That bitch just went shoink!
What, the hard crack left a line?
Oh, yeah. That's going to be satisfying.
I was thinking about either one of us could make our own voices echo, like do like the sound effect, but we won't be able to hear the other person's while we're, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because the funny thing is, like, when we're all sitting at the table and we crack, and you're like, wait, put mine on, and then we all, let me fart in it with the echo, like a fucking idiot. Like, who would do that? I did that. But I actually did do that. I don't.
You wanted to try it?
Since you don't listen to the episodes, you wouldn't know this. I stood up on the chair and turned around and went. I'll find the clip and play it for you. It was with Connor and Spencer.
Let's just kick this episode off with absolute spice and integrity. So,
which, by the way, do you think the Spotify segment for the first 8 minutes just says, I don't know?
Oh, probably.
I don't know what these guys are on.
That or...
it just says ADHD.
That or it's going to control what I'm about ready to say and put that on there, and everybody's going to click on our episode and be like, what the fuck? I really want to listen to these guys.
Hit me.
So I was doing my due diligence in brain rot and scrolling the old TikTok when I stumbled upon this girl that states she likes to shove her JBL speaker up her pussy and play a comforting song.
Comforting in the sense of it's a song she likes, or the vibrations make her feel warm and fuzzy inside?
No, a song
literally.
She likes.
Okay. What song is it?
She didn't say. No, but she didn't state the song, but she explained on how she does it and why JBL speakers work great is because they are waterproof and she can really lube them up and shove them up there.
Oh my God.
But then she proceeded to say that she likes...
Wait, do you have notes jotted down? Because you're reading off a screen right now.
No, I'm just making sure that my computer don't die.
I thought you were reading off a teleprompter. I'm like, oh my God, it's fucking scripted this segment out.
But she said she likes to play a song that makes, or she likes, but then she proceeds to say to the video that she leaves it up there for 30 to 45 minutes.
Oh my Lord.
Wondering, because that's like an album, okay?
That's an album. That is an album.
So I'm just trying to figure
Unless it's like a Metallica or 2 songs that are like 9 minutes long.
I'm trying to figure out.
Like, I mean, Master of Puppets would kind of make sense.
Does the song she listened to, this is I'm asking you and what you think, okay? Is that song on repeat, or do you think, like I said, she just plays an album of an artist she likes?
Well, because she said, I have a song that's comforting to me.
She goes, I just play a song that I like. Or do you think she's just sitting on her phone like, listen to that song. Okay. And she's just like vibing with a JBL speaker rammed up her. And it's like the cylindrical, like longer ones, you know?
Yeah, I didn't think it was like one of those that has like the fucking wheels and pole behind.
Well, they have smaller ones. That's why I'm just clarifying
right.
it. Like, it's bigger than my microphone. So I'm just, it brought up a serious amount of concern because me and you both like listening to music a lot. So, like, would our song, would we just wedge a speaker up there and listen to Higher by Creed on repeat?
So is that your philosophical question? What song would you put in you?
Yeah.
That's the question of the day.
Yeah.
Maybe that'll be the segment. The segment just says, what song would you put in you? Oh my God, that reminds me. Okay. God, I have so many things firing off in my fucking brain right now.
Oh, perfect.
I might have ADHD.
Dude, you do.
I do. So first of all, the song I would put on, I don't know. I think I'd probably play C418 album.
Okay.
It's my comfort. I mean, it's my comfort.
I could get behind it, just soft, like.
But like some of those songs have enough bass in them. Some of them a little bit. I mean, one of them's called Subwoofer Lullaby.
Yeah. Yeah. I just fall asleep. I like to fall asleep.
Just rattling my small intestine
inside me.
Okay, so shot out of a cannon because these are all the topics that are in my brain right now. I got to get them out.
Okay.
So a guy on the course found one of those JBL speakers that you're referring to.
Yeah.
So it's kind of crazy you brought that up. One of the ones that are like, yay?
Yep, and about yay long.
Like a foot, it's 10 inches long maybe.
Yeah.
8, 9, 10 inches long.
Oh, yeah.
What are you looking at?
I was trying to see if Bailey's JBL speaker was in here. That she doesn't stick inside her.
I was seeing if Bailey's that she normally uses is in here.
No.
But he brought it in. He brought it into the shop. I was sitting in my office, and then he's like, I found this out there, but I figured I better do the right thing and bring it in. He's like, that doesn't mean you have to. And I was like, well, now that you did, I probably have to. And the next day, I brought it, or the next day, Ethan was back from his thing he did this weekend. I'm not going to reveal that, but, and I was like, told him the story. And then I turned it on, connected my phone to it, had battery, connected right away. First song I played on it,
Higher by Creed. Oh.
Higher by Creed.
Oh, well, I didn't know, like.
And it worked. And I was like, oh my God. And it worked, and I was like, oh my God. And it sounded really good because those are quality speakers.
Oh, yeah.
It's like $200 speaker.
Oh, yeah.
Anyways. The other thing that reminds me of is we were at lunch today, and apparently, I think it was two brothers, like an older brother and a younger brother playing golf yesterday.
Yeah.
And the guy chipped a ball, like, I don't know, 4 feet from the pin.
Yeah.
And I guess verbatim what the guy said was, I'll give you $50 if you can put it inside me. sandwich. That is a crazy choice of words.
I'll give you $50 if you can put it inside me. And they were brothers.
That has to be a new. That's got to be a new golf saying, because there's all kinds of golf sayings like
get in.
At least like good speed.
Just be like
good speed, bad towards.
Yeah.
Good speed, bad towards. Wow, your ball took a picture of my ball as it flew over. I don't know. These are like these are like dad sayings, but yeah I'll give you $50 if you can put it inside me.
Anyways.
Okay, so back to the speaker dildo, but I mean,
it's like a
she
monster
probably
can.
I know who you are. You are my enemy. You are my enemy.
So, yeah.
You have a particular proclivity. I don't know if I use that word right, or I guess these videos have a certain way of finding your algorithm, and I'm beginning to think that you're the common denominator for these girls.
No,
putting these foreign objects.
Legit, dude. All my TikTok is golf videos. So it was really strange when I stumbled.
I've seen your
on
Instagram
this.
roll.
Well,
I've seen your Instagram feed.
Different, dude. It's just
okay.
different, okay? Leave me alone with my freaking
Instagram
granny porn, okay?
Instagram's got we're gonna breeze over that, but Instagram's got a little bit more edge to it, because TikTok won't show you anything.
Yeah.
Like violent or like perverse. Like there was a video of these girls, it was like a bunch of either middle school or like young high school girls that were like all wearing dresses, like it looked like either homecoming or prom.
Yeah.
And they're all in a bathroom. And this girl is wearing, like, in this black dress, this girl is chirping behind her, and then she, like, whips around and has her fist cocked, and she's about ready to punch, and then it just cuts to this, like, black guy that's, like, doing a commentary, and he's like, so TikTok won't let me show the rest of this clip, but basically what happens is, and so I was like, well, I want to see the rest of this clip, so I proceeded to go on YouTube and type in girls fighting in bathroom, and I'm certain the FBI is moments away from knocking on my door.
Yeah.
But
they were already here.
I didn't find it. I didn't find it. All right, next segment. Black Ops 3.
TikTok, hang on.
Okay, yeah, let's go. TikTok.
So have you seen the trend where it's like the guy goes, hey, yo, is that good? And it's like this far from the hole. They're like, no, I'm going to have to see.
I know what video you're talking about, but
and he
explain
just
it.
absolutely smashes it, hits the tree, and it comes back and goes in the hole. Have you seen that one?
I do know. Do you want to know how I saw it?
Oh, yeah, I sent it to you.
Yeah, you sent it to me.
Anyways, sorry.
That happens.
Airhead.
That happens all the time with Lena and I. I'll see a video of an animal, and I will send it to her, and then she'll respond with, "Look at the video above what you just sent me," and she sent me that exact same video, and I just didn't look.
So are you the same way Bailey and I are? Like, Lena just sent you a fucking absolute abundance of videos, and I never watch them. I think that's why I've grown sick to watching everybody else's videos, because I don't find other people's videos funny. I only find my videos funny. No, I'm just kidding. But
wait, I thought you took the sleep mode off.
I tried, but it won't stop.
So you have to constantly refresh it, otherwise it'll die?
Yeah.
And I don't understand why your screen dying will make it stop recording, or why it did last time. Which, by the way, when I went in and edited it, I made a flawless cut. Like, I was listening to it today, and you couldn't even tell where I cut it.
Really?
All right, let's play a game, guys. In the comments section, try to tell me where I cut it, and if you can get it, I'll pin your comment. There. Fun little fan engagement there for our 3 fans listening. It's okay if you don't. If you want to keep refreshing it, that's fine.
Reduce motion.
I don't know. Just leave it whatever it's on, and we'll fix it later because I don't want it to fucking cut again. Anyways,
good idea.
All right, we still on TikTok or are we moving on?
No, TikTok I think is pretty much over.
All right, so you're saying you're coming to Lincoln this weekend?
Oh yeah, I didn't know if I think we're staying with you. I don't know.
Wait. Is this the class you're taking or is this something else?
No, this is the wedding that I didn't really.
Which wedding?
Sam and Eli's.
Wait, I thought you guys weren't invited. No, you're invited, but Bailey. Okay, we won't get into that.
Yeah.
We won't get into that. But okay, so you're coming this weekend?
Yeah, but I didn't know. I thought Bailey talked.
Dude,
to you
it's
about
my weekend off again. Are you
we
just dancing
talked
around?
about this.
When
we were there, how every weekend we come down, it lines up.
Dude, when you come into town, it is like they're putting an IV of alcohol into me. You cannot count on me to remember these certain details.
I don't make you drink, so it sounds like an issue.
Let alone
punish me.
Let alone when my girlfriend tries to say anything to me, it's all the strength I got in me to try to comprehend what she's saying and remember it. Let alone when it's a mindset thing. When you're in town, it's like, okay, all right, we're gonna if we can bring the lights down and put a spotlight on me for this it's gonna get a little somber. Not somber, but just heartfelt. Ready? So you know the song, I'm sure you've heard it. It's this song by this band called Creed, and it's a song called My Sacrifice. Have you heard that song?
Yeah, I've heard that song. Sorry.
So when it's like, when you're with me, I'm free, I'm careless,
Yeah.
That's what that honestly, as cheesy as it sounds, that's kind of what it's like when you're around.
So
it's like
I'm kind of your spirit animal.
I mean, that's kind of insensitive to the Native American culture to just throw that around. But what I really what I'm trying to say is, like, you're the friend I can go to just really cut loose. And it's not that I can't have fun with any of my other friends, but it's really like all the stops are pulled out. And it's like, I know I'm going to be having a good time. I'm ready to have a good time. And I can count on spontaneity. That's a word. Do you know what that word means?
I'm assuming it has to do with spontaneous.
It's like spontaneousness, but I don't know if spontaneousness is a word. Spontaneity is like the act of being spontaneous.
Oh, okay.
I believe. So I can count on that to happen when you're in town.
Yeah.
So it's like I'm ready to. It's basically like I'm ready to party.
Cut loose, foot loose,
basically.
Kick off
I don't know where I was going with.
Yeah.
Careful. Might get copyrighted.
But I kind of feel the same way, though. It's like some of my friends, we got to have like a plan, do all that stuff. Bailey likes to really have a plan, like what we're doing. Besides me and you're like, whatever we end up doing, we're cool with,
Well, and for certain things, I also like having a plan.
Yeah.
But there are certain times, like I'm pretty sure I've talked about this before. One of the qualities I like about you is taking my hands off and just saying, I'm going to stop worrying and just focus on whatever happens. Like,
yeah.
Like when we're hanging out, and it doesn't even necessarily have to be alcohol related. It's like, we'll be like, should we play Black Ops 2 Zombies? And we're just like, yeah, fuck it. And then we'll just like do it. You know what I mean?
But the thing about me is when I was in high school and stuff, and we like would have like a day off or something of school, I would be like, all right, I'm going to go play like 18 holes of golf, and then I'm going to play video games the rest of the day, or, do this, or go hang out with this person, and go hang out with this person, and then come home and play video games. Mm-hmm. But the thing that drives me nuts is like when I plan too much and I can't get it done, I feel like I let myself down.
That's a very good point. That's like
me and you, we planned, we're like, all right, we're going to play Black Ops 3, and Cam's gonna kick my ass in football again, and
I don't think that was in the agenda.
But we're gonna go play mini golf and do like all that. But like when we didn't get it done, it was like, oh shit, you know.
Yeah, and I said it in the last podcast. I was like, I wish I could have froze time because there was a lot of stuff I wanted to do.
Yeah.
Like we were like,
dogs.
Oh, we'll get up early and
shit. Hang on.
What?
My dog's about to go ape shit because Bailey's about to come home. It's fine.
Oh, is she home? Is she like about to walk in?
Yeah. If he once he starts barking, if you're saying something,
We'll get him on the mic and put the echo on. No, I'm just kidding. But that was a really good dog impression. That was really good. But yeah, we were like, we're going to play Black Ops 3 Zombies, and then I ended up sleeping in.
Yeah.
It's just something I've been striving to do a lot, is just stop planning so much.
Yeah.
Because like you said, some of it is it's therapeutic to plan, and it's also therapeutic to not plan.
Yeah.
If you have, because it's expectations that you're building up.
Yeah, yeah.
If you're building up expectations and they don't come through, then you get upset and disappointed. So, and it's important to like set up expectations for certain things. But if it's like, what video game are we going to play? That's not an important expectation that you need to build up and have yourself let down on.
Whenever I'm going to come in to Lincoln.
Okay. I was like,
whenever
okay.
I'm going to come to Lincoln,
whenever I come and it's not very good, I'm like, God damn it. And I get upset.
My one expectation is like Stone Cold Steve Austin. We're going to drink. What?
Your one expectation is get Chipotle. And whatever else happens is like just icing.
Yeah. That was my biggest plan.
I think your mic got blown out because I did not hear a word you just said. Or I mean, maybe it might have been the phone. The mic might have picked it up. Anyways.
But my one expectation for coming down last weekend was eating Chipotle, getting wings, and eating Hoo Hot. And
That's what you
acquired all three of those because you know what? Why not?
Okay, so then what is your goal for this weekend? Hi, Bailey.
My goal this weekend is to acquire the maximum amount of blue balls, fierce edging. No, I'm just kidding. I don't know because we're gonna only be there like.
Bailey just gave me a Jim Halpert look from over your shoulder.
We're going down Saturday, right? Going down Saturday and coming home Sunday morning, so it's not gonna be like not much to do.
Are you Are you staying the night though? Saturday night?
We're staying there, right? Jake's. Oh, Bailey has an ass. That's why you don't know.
Oh, yeah. You guys are more than welcome.
Okay,
absolutely,
we're
more than welcome.
He said okay.
What time are you just coming down Saturday morning?
Yeah, early. Probably.
Well, I mean, you're going to be busy with the wedding. It's not going to be like a full shebang weekend, but we can maybe do some stuff.
Well, I'll probably try to get Bailey out of here at like 5:30 in the morning so we can have maximum amount of a day on Saturday.
Is the wedding in Sterling?
No.
Not Sterling. Sprague.
No, Sprague. Well, no, it's in Beatrice, but we talked about going to Sprague days after.
Sprague days?
Yeah.
Oh my God! Any small town with the word "days" after it just scares me. Because Spencer always talks about. I think Sterling Days is what he does.
Yeah.
Is it Sterling Days?
I don't have no idea.
Well, let's just say it is. He's always like, "Oh, you got to come to Sterling Days," and I'm like, "Oh yeah," and he's like, "Yeah, I started drinking it." Like it sounds like it's a sun up to midnight type of deal, and I'm like, oh my God, I can't do that.
So, this is kind of so my buddy that I work with, every year they go up to the Calamus Reservoir. You know where that's at? Probably not. I don't know.
The Calamus River in Burwell?
Well, yeah, but the reservoir is just like a little bit northwest of Burwell. So
I've never been there, but I've floated on the Calamus before.
yeah, we went camping up there, and oh my god, I loved it. Wake up at 6:30, have me at ice cold DC. Once everybody else
Diet
gets
Coke.
up,
Diet Coke?
yeah.
Oh.
Once everybody else wakes up, I'm cracking a cold one, and I'm just throwing them back all day until we go to bed. Well, on our last day, we're like, what are we gonna do? Well, this little town called Taylor, Nebraska, is like a town.
I knew a Taylor.
Like,
I knew a couple Taylors.
I think it might have 150 people, and they had a street dance and like a parade. So we're like, sure, let's swing down and see what it's all about. And it was kind of lit, not gonna lie. Besides the fact that it was cash only, so we had to go get $40 cash, and the way Cam drinks, $40 goes quick.
How much is a Vegas bomb?
So we got a little larried up, quite larried up.
Or what did I say?
Came back to the camper and played Uno. And I proceeded to get my dick ripped off in Uno, which drunk Cam dick ripped off. Definitely some curse words involved.
I like how you talk about as if it's a different person. Like you're referring to yourself in the third person because you're like, don't worry. Like he doesn't come out all the time.
Oh, yeah.
But when he does.
Oh. So when I do this, I don't actually have Tourette's. My neck is just really fucked up.
Don't worry. There's no video, so you don't need to, you can do whatever you want.
But
Cam, quit throwing up the blood sign. There's don't you know Crips listen to this?
I'm actually sitting here butt naked.
I know.
I was about to, but I had to walk out to my truck and get my
About
little
to
dongle
what?
thing. Just sit here in my underwear.
Why?
Because it's hot outside, and I had a long day
Dude,
outside.
That's a nice segue.
Go for it.
Lena and I were without power from Saturday morning until Monday evening.
Ooh!
So,
I
tell you a little story.
It was just gripping. Every fart you had, it just
What was?
Every fart you had.
What are you
just
talking about?
blew the sweat plumb out of your ass, huh? You sit down on
I
the
don't
shitter,
know what you're talking
hydroplane
about.
Right off the toilet.
Okay, so Friday night going into Saturday, there was a big storm that rolled through Lincoln. North Lincoln, like airport, clocked 80-mile-an-hour winds.
Yeah.
So I heard a noise because I had work both days because it was my weekend on.
Mm-hmm.
I heard a noise outside, and I kind of peeked out the window, and I saw the power line in our backyard was like drooping way down, and I'm like, oh shit. Like, you know, I don't know. I was half asleep. I was just like, well, that's bad.
Yeah.
So I got up for work, and I went outside to look at it before I left to see just how bad it was. And I looked up in our tree, and the power line was arcing in our tree. It was like zapping our tree, and there was embers from leaves burning fluttering through the air. Because it was right before the rain had hit.
Oh, my God.
And I was like, my first thought was like, what do I do? So I went back inside. I'm like, that's obviously an issue that needs dealt with immediately, right? I mean, it's a power line zapping a tree that's in our backyard. So I went inside and woke up Lena and like told her, and I was like, you know, what do you think we should do? Should I call 911? And she was like, who can we call that would know what to do, or who we should call that's up right now? And I was like, well, Gabe, I'm probably going to have to call him anyways, because I'm going to have to call in and deal with this. So I called him, and he was like, yeah, I would call LES and call the fire department, and I was like, yeah, okay, well, I'm going to deal with that. I'll be in when I'm in. And like about that time is when our power cut out. So it's about 5:30 in the morning. And then the fire department showed up, and by the time they showed up, it had started raining sideways, and it was blowing still like crazy. So, and the power was off, so whatever power was running through that line, it's no longer zapping the tree because there's no power in it.
Yeah.
So the telephone pole, that's in like the corner of my neighbor's yard, like right in the corner of my yard, kind of. Yeah. It was like tipped 45 degrees. It was angled. Like it was down. It was damn near down.
Yeah.
But it was still upright, kind of. So Sunday went by. We didn't have power. I slept in the basement Saturday night on this fucking air mattress that was deflating overnight. So by midnight, 12:30 in the morning, I'm like fucking like curled up because it's like fucking
hot.
No, because it was deflating. So my fucking ass was damn near touching the ground, and I was
slept in the basement because it was hot.
Yeah, we didn't have AC.
Yeah.
We didn't have power.
So Lena finally went in the basement?
No. She still stayed upstairs.
Well, she probably loved it because she's always fucking cold.
I know. She's a fucking lizard. She's a cold-blooded lizard. She likes it hot. So I moved to the couch, the leather couch in our basement.
Yeah.
And initially it was nice because it was nice and cool. But by the time I like woke up in the middle of the night to pee or whatever, like 3 a.m., I had warmed it up. And so I was like, like I was trying to roll over and I couldn't because I was fucking like Velcroed to the fucking thing, like sticking to it. So anyways, the next night, I think it was cool enough, like the overnight temperatures were getting down to like 65.
Yeah.
So I was like, we'll open up every fucking window in the house because our house got up to like 80 degrees. It got up to like 78 degrees on our thermostat.
That's wild. I would have been dying.
So I know, dude. So we opened up like every fucking window in the house. Richie brought over his generator that he uses to run his camper.
Yeah.
And we were like plugging in the fridge every so often to try to keep it cold. We had like shuttled over some frozen stuff over to Maggie and Ben's deep freeze. But so that night I had every fucking window in the house open and it kind of cooled a little bit. I was like, I had the fucking like fan blowing on me while we were running the fridge. Like we plugged in a fan to it too. Mm-hmm. And I was like, I got to try to race this to bed. I like took a freezing cold shower and like just laid out on the bed, like in my boxers to try to fall asleep. And hopefully by the time I like might have woke up again, it would have been like colder in the house. Yeah. But the fucking exhaust from the generator set off our carbon monoxide alarm at like midnight. Oh. So I'm like, oh my God, dude, we could not catch a break. We were getting shafted left and right. By the time I fell asleep, it was like the crickets and the cicadas were blaring on a fucking 11. So I felt like I was sleeping in a tent in my own house. So the next day, we basically were like trying to avoid being at home. We were like praying they would come and deal with it. And we were like spending the time at other people's houses. We like went over to our relatives. We're like, let's fucking drink. Because we were both emotionally distraught. So Sunday night we went to eat at her parents. And we're coming home and she desperately wanted a chocolate cone from Dairy Queen.
Yeah.
So we go, I order my thing, she orders her chocolate cone, we pay, we go up to receive, and they go, our chocolate ice cream machine is broken. And I look at her, and she just looks broken at this point. And so they're like, we can get you a chocolate. So just wait. So they were like, we can get you a chocolate sundae. And she's like, okay. And they were like trying to overcompensate. And they gave her a chocolate sundae in the sundae dish. And they loaded it the fuck up with fudge. So much that it was like spilling over the edges and getting all over her. So there was chocolate fudge on her leg, on her finger. It was getting on her purse. And she just starts having a fucking full-on mental breakdown. And I was like, hold on, we're almost home. I'm speeding home. I'm like, I'm going to get you a bowl. And so I like ran inside and grabbed a bowl and we just plopped it into the bowl. And we're sitting in our living room on the floor. It's still like 77 degrees in our house. And and I'm trying to hold it together for us. Fast forward, eventually, Monday, I look at the LES outage map, and we are at the top of the list for the number of people out of power. There was like 62, and I was like, they got to be coming by today. I took the old portable air conditioner that was at work and our generator from work. So we kind of got off early on Monday, and I went home, plugged in the portable generator or the portable air conditioner to the other generator, ran the fridge with the other generator, and it was actually kind of nice. It cooled down our room quite a bit, and I just fucking planned on laying in our bed all day with the air conditioner blowing on me. And then LES showed up, and there was like, I shit you not, at least 7 LES trucks lining our street, and I'm like, this is what I'm fucking talking about. The cavalry has arrived.
Oh, yeah.
And they ended up ripping out that entire telephone pole and setting a new one. Jesus. And so they got it reconnected Monday evening, and we got power back on. And it was like, I don't know, we were stranded at sea and discovered land. I mean, Lena and I were so happy. I was like, finally, I can get a fucking decent night of sleep. Because I like my sleep.
Oh, yeah.
I work on a golf course. I get up early. I like my sleep. And in the fucking summertime, I mean, we're lucky it wasn't highs in the hundreds.
Yeah.
Because I don't know what we would have done. But all right, now you talk for a while.
So, well, to kind of like side tangent that, not really side tangent, to be on, like, so Bailey's mom, we were up there in, a lot of people, you probably won't know, but at the Calamus, you have like terrible phone reception. But at like one spot, you can get pretty decent phone reception. So Bailey's mom texted her and was like, be careful with storms, because we're in a camper, obviously. And we got nothing. I woke up the next morning, and it was just like a few sprinkles here and there. And it was a little bit chilly. Like, you could definitely tell storms blew through Nebraska because it kind of cooled down quite a bit.
Mm-hmm.
Like, up there, I bet it was like a high of maybe 70 the day after the storms blew through.
That's
so,
nice.
We did that, and then we were somewhere, and I was scrolling through TikTok. Well, Norris, like
high school
power or whatever, their like power district showed up, and it was like the guy is gearing up to go back out again, and they're like loading their trucks up, and
that's Hickman, right?
Yeah, and it was just like full on like.
What time was this at?
Wild. Well, it was like during the day.
Oh, okay.
And then they said, then I seen something that was like the like Lincoln and every like place around you that was out of power, and I was like, oh my God. And I thought about calling you, but I'm like, at this point, if they're out of power, they're probably trying to conserve their battery on their phone.
Yeah, I mean,
but
I get it.
You probably didn't want me to call you and be like, oh, that fucking sucks.
Well, you wouldn't have been like that. You would have checked in on us earnestly. But
yeah, but anyways, so I was seeing that, and then I seen a post on Facebook. And did you see the Blair, like the like wind radar over Blair?
No.
They clocked no tornado, 140 mile an hour wind.
How is that possible? Like,
well, so like we have,
you know what I mean? Like, if there's a tornado is essentially a storm that's based on wind and like flying debris.
Yeah.
But like, what is like what size of tornado produces 140?
I don't know. That's why I was like, that's weird. But I wonder if it was a thing like last year where I live. Last year we had a huge storm come through, and the tornado sirens and stuff were going off, and it got like, well, the tornado sirens didn't go off, but it got like crazy winds. Like, we got calls like huge fucking trees were just uprooted. Like
it might as well be a tornado.
Yeah. So what they were saying is there was a tornado that came through, but it never touched down. Like it went like halfway down, but it never actually touched down. I'm like, well, they usually get all their power once they touch the ground, right? But I
have
guess
no
not.
idea.
I don't know, but yeah, and then I seen all the stuff of like them posting on like what Lincoln went through. I'm like, that would fucking suck.
Yeah, I mean the there is by Star City Shores, there was the parking lot. Do you know the parking lot where they have those like kind of drive-through lights by my house?
Yeah.
Off of like Nebraska Highway. That parking lot is filled with trees.
Oh,
like they're getting ready to mulch it up, like turn it into mulch or mulch.
You better go get your pickup ready. Start mulching all your flower beds, dog.
Well, and I don't know if they were like paying people to bring branches in, because I think there was like random like just citizens here and there that were just like picking branches up off of people's, like a lot of people are putting branches down on the curb, and they were like loading up trucks, like their own trucks, and like taking them to that dump.
Well,
maybe they were just being good Samaritans.
Probably.
I don't know.
It's like, so what our protocol is where I work, if we get like a big storm and it's like really, really bad, they usually kind of say like, okay, we'll give you guys 3 days or 2 days to get all your branches out to the street. And then we are going around with our payloader, our skid steer, and all of our dump trucks. And we're just like
picking up shit.
Yeah, just everybody goes, picks it up, throws it in a dump truck, and then hauls it off. But then it becomes some point where like it's so annoying because people abuse it. You know what I mean? Like there's some people that don't have a pickup or don't have a way to get their tree branches out to our dump. And there'll be
those are the people you want to help.
Yeah, and there'll be people that have a pickup that not only are their branches broken off, they're out there fucking cutting branches off their tree or off their bush and then throwing them out in the street while we're doing that.
So you know how like between the sidewalk and curb is technically city property? Mm-hmm. Is the city responsible for picking up branches from those trees? But then any other tree like that's in your yard, are you responsible for disposing of those? Like when they do like a grass day or something like that, is that like
every
thing?
City might be different, but like ours,
right?
If the tree is in there, we do trees differently. If the tree is in the easement and anything above the street is technically ours. Like we could go through, if it's like curb line, we could go through and just whack all the way up.
Oh, so if you had like, let's say you had a giant tree in your yard that was hanging over the curb,
yeah,
you can like trim it back.
Yeah, but we do 12 foot is like our stopping point. Like every winter we go and trim trees that are above the street, and we go to 12 foot. But in all reality, if we had something to get high enough, we could just whack it off right at the curb line. But if if the tree is in the easement, the city can take it out, but you're still responsible to upkeep it. It's like your yard, right? Like your little grass area that's right there, you know, like in between the sidewalk. Right. The city can come in and do technically whatever they want with that if they have to put like a utility or something there.
Sure.
But it's your responsibility to upkeep it.
Right. Well, and so I was also like in the process of all of this because like Saturday we were here at work till like fucking.
You can. You weren't in it.
Hey.
Cheers, Jake.
What are you doing? Oh, she can't hear me because I'm coming through your ear pods.
Yeah. He said, "What are you doing?"
Oh.
She's drinking.
I just came over for a beer.
Just came over for a beer. That's perks of living down the street from your mom.
For a beer, you should buy like 4 or 5 or 7 or 20.
One is good enough for me.
Oh.
Not your age, Cam.
Yeah, there you go. But
Do you want to
Anywho,
say who that was?
That was my mother-in-law. You guys could have heard her on here. Jake couldn't hear because it's my AirPods, but
I was like, hey, and then she's just looking at me like, she can't even hear me.
Anyways, so yeah, we were lucky to not get any storms. We had some here, and kind of where we were at, a couple miles past us, it kind of got a little wild, but we were lucky to not get anything here. So, yeah, not too bad.
I was looking up, like what the law actually is with trees and like whose responsibility it is. So I believe, according to Lincoln, and I got this information off of Reddit, so I could be entirely wrong. I believe the law is if you have a healthy tree and like it produces debris or branches fall down or what have you, and it falls into your neighbor's yard, it's your neighbor's responsibility to pick it up. It then becomes their issue because if nature caused it and it's you can't really help it. Because think about like if it's fall and all your leaves, not all your leaves, but like you have a big tree that produces a lot of leaves in the fall and a bunch of them are in your neighbor's yard, they can't just be like, hey, come over and rake up your leaves. Like it's whatever leaves are in your yard, whether they're from your tree or your neighbor's, you gotta pick them up or not. But if it's a different story if it's like a diseased or like dead tree. If it falls and breaks in your neighbor's yard, it's kind of one of those things that's like, well, you should have taken care of that dead tree.
Because, if it becomes a hazard to, like, public, then, you're kind of required. If you have somebody come in and be like, that tree could fall on both your guys' house at any point, then right. You'd be kind of stupid to be like, well, I don't want to take my tree out. You know what I mean?
Right. So... And we're kind of dealing with that a little bit right now in our backyard. So that big-ass tree in our backyard, it's not fully dead, but some of the branches are like kind of hollow in the middle. Like it's dying or has a disease or something in it. The last major big storm we had, a big branch fell, broke our neighbor's fence, and it got cleaned up and dealt with because we live at a rental. So technically we aren't responsible for paying for that type of shit. Well, this storm, another good-sized branch fell into their backyard, didn't damage their fence whatsoever, and there was some other branches in our yard that weren't huge by any means, but the other day, Lena and I kind of loaded some branches up and picked up, like, the major branches in our backyard. There's some small twigs here and there, but then today, there was a new pile of branches in our yard that we're pretty sure our neighbor cut up and threw over our fence. So I'm not sure, but I don't know. But I don't know what the legality of it is if our tree is like starting to rot but isn't fully dead.
It's still it's still there. I still think it's. I mean,
they should have at least been like, hey. What he should have at least talked to us and like we could have came to an agreement about it instead of just passive aggressively cutting up the branches and tossing them back over.
Well, a lot of it comes out with like, okay, so I'm trying to build a fence at my house. Well, I have a tree that technically me and my neighbor share because it's literally splits our property line
right in the middle.
So half of the tree is theirs, half the tree is mine. Well, I don't want to spend the money, and our tree is actually chlorotic as fuck, and it's kind of a piece of shit, so it needs to go anyways. But it's also like I went over there, took a beer over there, and I was like talking to him. I'm like, how much do you guys really like this tree? Because if you guys like it, then whatever, because half the tree's yours. I can't do anything unless we both agree to just... So...
Right.
But, like, a lot of people see it as how much shade does that tree provide for me.
Right. Like, sometimes your neighbor is benefiting from the tree.
Yeah.
It's like they're pick and choosing when they like and don't like the tree.
Yeah, exactly.
Which is kind of shitty.
But,
well, and there was also, Go ahead.
But also, it's like the same fact of, it's kind of a shitty neighbor. You know, like we just went through a huge storm, and I cleaned up all my shit, and now you're throwing more shit on the side of my fence. But I really don't think it goes either way because.
Well, I'll tell you this. There was a tree service there today cleaning up sticks and twigs in his backyard, like raking them up and disposing of them. And I went over there. Alina was kind of pissed about the branches. She was like, come look at this. We looked out our window and we saw all those branches in our backyard that weren't there the other day. And I was like, I'm going to go, like, I just went over and the tree service guys were back there in his yard. And I just said, did you guys throw those branches back over into our yard? And they're like, no. And I was like, okay, never mind then. But then the more I thought about it, I'm like, wait, how did they know what branches I was talking about? Like, I feel like a normal person's response would be like, what? What do you mean? But if they just immediately say no, it's almost as if they're being like, no, we didn't throw those branches over that we know exactly what you're talking about.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But they wouldn't do that of their own accord. I think, like, what if the neighbor was
the neighbor guy was out there and was like, oh, these are
you think he's like,
fucking.
But would a tree service be like, oh, yeah, we'll throw branches into someone else's yard?
I don't think
they don't work for that guy.
Okay, the way I see it, if they're over there cleaning branches up for that guy's paying them anyways, and probably paying them by the hour. So they're more
and
likely
if it makes
to be
them
like,
easier.
Okay, well, I'm gonna clean up all the branches I can, and you're gonna pay me more money.
I don't know. And like I said, we have a rental, so our landlord, who's really responsible for any sort of like expenses in that field. She told me, she's like, I don't want to deal with that guy because I think that guy may have been like a headache for her in the past. So I don't really know what to do. I mean, it's not like it's that many branches. I could easily just pick them up, but it's kind of the principle of it.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know what I should do. If I should be like, hey, if you wanted me to do something about it, you could have just asked me instead of just throwing them back over into my yard without saying anything.
But then again, the way I see it is like your branch fell on his fucking fence, so you have insurance. Most of your insurance completely covers weather damage. So
I don't know.
Like,
it's a person-to-person basis, and
we had last year. We didn't get it really bad where we were living at the time, but the north side of town and where my dad lives had like baseball-sized hail. Like, fucking trashed their house, everything. And their insurance adjuster came through and was legit taking pictures of their chain link fence and where it got bent from getting hit with hail.
I mean, not everyone has the same insurance or type of protection with their insurance.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. Like, really, like, it probably wasn't out of pocket for that fence. And not only that, what people don't realize is that tree of that size is going to be like probably $10,000. Oh, well, that tree size where I live would be $10,000. It's probably going to be 20, 25.
Like to take out?
Yeah, to completely remove it.
Well, and that's what they've been working on doing. Our landlord has been working on trying to get it out, but like I said, there's a power line that runs through it. Yeah. And they have to like disconnect the power to our house in order to take that tree out. So it's not like I'm going to contact a tree service and they're like, oh yeah, we'll be over this afternoon and we'll get it down. It's a massive tree that they have to disconnect power. So they have to get the electrical company involved, and it's going to be a whole undertaking. And they've been like postponing it. Like, it was supposed to come out last year. And it's still standing because they haven't been able to.
I'm really surprised that like the electrical company hasn't just came through and just fucking, because like our electrical guys
put a stick of dynamite in it.
Like with our department, they don't give a fuck. If your tree is in the power lines and they want to cut it, they will butcher the fucking tree. It will look. They try not to, But if they have to and it looks like shit, they will, because they don't want it in the power lines. But that's what I mean. Like, obviously, the electrical
It's not like
guys,
it's running through the power lines. The power line from the power lines,
Yeah,
like the line that supplies our house, goes directly through the tree.
exactly. So they're probably seeing it like, well, if something does happen, it's just their power. It's not really going to destroy, like, massive power. It's kind of like a choice of, like, oh, yeah, if you guys really want it out that bad, call us. We'll get it disconnected, and you can come through and just hack away.
Right.
I don't know.
And I think,
like we said,
and
everybody's different. So
right. And we've had so much rain this year. I think that's been playing a part in it too. Is like every time they have like a date set that they're going to come do it, it fucking rains. And they're like, well, we're not going to do it. But we already have a schedule of other clients that we're going to.
yeah.
So they have to like keep postponing it. Truth be told, I don't love the idea of having it taken out because it is a big tree that provides a lot of shade, but it is kind of rotting. Some of the big leader branches are hollow.
Mm-hmm.
So, and I mean, when we get a big windstorm, just like we had, fucking massive branches fall out of it. So it probably is for the best that it comes down, but
I learned
I don't
something
know.
cool about trees.
Tell me.
So, have you ever, like, it's been like a warm day and there's just like some random ass big branch that falls out of a healthy tree? You're just like, did we have any big winds? Or, like, you're just kind of dumbfounded, like, oh, how'd that fucking branch break? It's
Keep talking.
called acute limb drop or something
Really?
like that. So what?
It's like spontaneous
happens-
human combustion.
Kind of. So, like, wait, no, spontaneous combustion, not human combustion. But so,
Have you heard of that?
No.
That's a rabbit hole for a different episode.
So what?
That's for
actually
my girlfriend's
happens-
podcast, which I won't shout out because no free shout outs here.
You know what we should do? We got to start. We got to do a conspiracy.
Someone's like, "What's the podcast?" I'm not telling you. What?
Anyways, we got to do like a conspiracy skit, or not skit, but like segment. Anyways,
Okay, we'll save that for Halloween.
Yeah. Anyways, so what happens to these branches is when you've had
Acute limb drop.
Yeah, so when you've had decent amount of rain, and then when it gets really hot, like you'll have like a day, where it's like 85, 89, and then it gets up there to your like 105s.
Mm-hmm.
Well, what happens is that tree sucks up so much water because it's like, oh, drought. We're going to go in drought. And it sucks up all the water. Well, all the water
Makes it super heavy.
Shoots out to the limbs, and the limbs get heavy and they just snap.
Oh.
Because, like, the other day, it was stone fucking, like, quiet, no wind at all when I was on call. And I got called out for a massive branch.
That makes a lot of sense.
And so what happened was it just literally just sucked out all the water and put all the weight out on its ends. And just, whoom, because the ends of a branch, if you don't know a tree, is like the water storage. And then it sucks up all the water. And then once the tree requires the water, it kind of slowly sends it back.
So like basically what you're saying is if there's a really hot spell coming, you can expect that some trees are going to drop some branches.
Yeah, pretty much, because they're going to like the heat's going to hit and they're like, "Oh, we're going into drought. And they're just
going to try to suck up moisture.
All the water, but
so basically, they'll suck up more moisture than they know that they can handle for certain branches that are just sitting in such a way.
Mm-hmm.
That's really interesting.
They go and like override. They're like, "Oh, we want to have this water storage," but it's like me and you, right? Like it's like somebody that doomsday preps, or
Sure.
like preps for anything. So.
Mm-hmm.
We're like, oh shit, it's gonna get really hot. We don't have water. Buy bottles of bottles of water, and then once all your bottles of water get there, you're like, oh fuck, I don't have a place to store all this, and then you have like a spillover, or you know what I mean? Kind of.
I start just unscrewing all the caps and then just kicking it all around my kitchen.
Yeah. So that's called acute limb drop. That they just kind of believe that's what happened. But anyways, Black Ops 3.
That was an awesome segue.
I have the water or the ice staff, okay? But I can't have the fire staff.
Dibs on the
and
fire.
ice
Dibs
staff.
on fire staff.
So anyways, I've been going down the old rabbit hole of all of the Easter eggs, all of the speed runs, the fastest.
Is that what's making you want to
runs.
crave? Or is that
It's
what
making me
is
crave
making you
it
crave?
so
I
bad.
can't talk.
But I already have Black Ops 2, but I want Black Ops 3 just so I can.
So
play
you were on a
Chronicles
Black Ops 2
3.
kick. Now you're on a Black Ops 3 kick.
Mm-hmm.
So
You
what do you
get-
want to play? Because I have Black Ops 3.
Yeah, I know, but I want to get it. But I'm also kind of deciding, like, I want it on my PlayStation
Wait.
4 because I have all of my information saved on my account. Or wait,
Was it? Hold on. Was it Black Ops? It was Black Ops 3 that was the very first backwards compatible game, right?
I don't know. I don't know for sure. Because I hope so. Because don't when you get a new device, doesn't your like all your stats save?
I think it saves to like your Microsoft account, so probably.
Because like if I don't have it and it's not cross-plat, I just buy it for Xbox because Xbox is cheaper. But I also have like
Yeah.
all
So
the
we can play
diamond. I have all the diamond camo and all of that shit, and I don't want to start over.
On Black Ops 3 multiplayer?
Yeah, dude, I
God
grinded
damn.
Black Ops 3. I got
Dude, Black
dark
Ops 3
matter
was
and
the
everything.
shit.
I know.
Now-
It's
This is going to make me upset. What grade were you in when you were grinding Black Ops 3?
so. The other day, mind blowing,
You didn't
mind blowing
answer.
experience. Listen, I'm getting there. So they go.
Got to slow play it.
They go. I was watching Noah J react to the fastest Shadows of Evil speed run.
Like
the
solo
Easter egg.
or
Yeah, solo. And so I was like, oh my god, I fucking miss Black Ops 3 Zombies.
solo any percent speed run, no mega goblin.
And you can play all of the old Black Ops 2 in Black Ops 3 and everything looks better in Black Ops 3. And you have one extra hit because, you get 2 hits in Black Ops 2 and you go down.
And Black Ops 3 is 3.
Yeah, so I was like,
Black Ops 3 really was just like the turn of like a new era.
so
Kinda, in some ways.
I was so fucking we have to stop. I already told Bailey, we are stopping at GameStop. I am buying Black Ops
I'll go with
3
you.
for one device. I don't give a shit. But anyways, so I was like going through this rabbit hole of COD Zombies, and then I got to the Shadows of Evil speedrun that I've already watched. And he goes, and this was a year ago. He goes, yeah, this map has been 10 years old, and it just now got beat, and that speedrun will never be touched.
Why?
Because it's so optimized. Unless they discover something
Like over the
else.
years, it has been so optimized that like
Yeah, unless there's... I also watched the Origins one on Black Ops 2, and the guy has it so optimized it will never be beat unless there is something absolutely game breaking that they can find.
like a glitch.
Yeah, like they were saying that when you go into the robot, the giant
Yeah.
robots, you
Yeah.
actually just teleport to like a different spot. You're not actually in their head. It's just a different spot in the
I mean,
map.
it's a game. Like it's a like I don't know what I'm trying to say. Like a platform.
Yeah.
Just like in the old like World at War. If you ever got into a modded lobby, you could like fly, or like Black Ops 1 like modded.
Yeah.
You could like if you no clipped and you could like fly around, you could see like what's this box over here, and you go inside it, and all it is like the teleporter like blue display thing, and it's like, oh, so when you're doing it, it puts you here to look at this teleportation,
Yeah.
and then it just cuts you back to, you know what I'm saying?
Exactly. Yeah. So the only thing that can make the Origins map faster is if they find a way that you can go from robot head to robot head without having to go back out and wait for.
What?
Yeah, this guy the guy had the record, and then he beat it again in such a fast speed. The only way the record will be beat is if they figure out how to travel from robot head to robot head without having to wait the other cycle for the robots to come back through. That's the only way that record will ever be beat. Anyways, Shadows of Evil, that's kind of where this guy's at. Unless there's something that absolutely game-breaking that people study and find, he's got it so optimized it won't be beat.
I fucking love speedruns because they're so satisfying to watch the most optimized version of something, because you know that whatever you're watching is not wasting your time whatsoever.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Like, it's almost like, it's like there's no fluff. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? It's like all meat.
Yeah.
It's like, and we talked about this once before, it's like the all reds Starburst.
Yeah.
It's cutting through all the shit
The
you
bullshit.
don't want,
Yeah.
and it's just it's giving you exactly what you want.
Anyways.
So you know that every single thing that you watch in the video Anyways, I got bad news for you. Call of Duty Black Ops 3 does not support cross-platform between PlayStation and Xbox consoles, including PS5 and Xbox Series X.
Fuck.
Which is what I have. But I also have an Xbox One. I didn't get rid of my Xbox One.
Yeah, I don't have a Series X or a PlayStation 5.
Wait, can a Series X play with your Slim?
I have no idea. Anyways, hang on just 1 second. Let me finish this. So the guy was talking about how the speed record got broke again, and the map was 10 years old. So I was sitting there, I'm like, 10 years old? When this was a year ago.
Wait. An Xbox Series X and Xbox One S can play together and cross-play for many games, including those that support both generations. So if you come to town and you get it for your Slim, then we could play together. But if you get it for your PlayStation 5, I don't think we could play together.
Oh. Well, I don't
Just
have
so
a PlayStation
you're aware.
5. I have a PlayStation 4. But anyways, so he
Well,
said
then definitely not.
it was 10 years old, and that was a year ago. I'm like, oh my God, I was 11 years old when...
No.
Yeah, I'm 22 now. 10 years ago, a year ago, I would have been 11. I was 11 years old
I
when
was
Black
a
Ops 3
senior.
came out.
I was a senior in high school playing Black Ops 3. Wait, but I'm going to be 28 and you're 22?
Well, pretty much 22 and a half, but...
That's 6-year difference. So I guess 17. Yeah, I might have been 17.
Oh, yeah.
17 is when I lost my virginity. But anyways, Anywho.
Maybe I'll just buy it for both. Fuck it.
Well, we can go to GameStop and take a look.
Aight, then.
We were going to... That was funny when we went to... Because we got you Black Ops 2. And it was like... What was it? Like $8?
$5.99.
$5. That's awesome.
Oh, yeah. But anyways...
Does that about do it?
Yeah, supper's ready. And I'm having beef and noodles. Where do we have beef and noodles over potatoes?
Is your broad making you supper right now?
Well, I shredded the beef, so we're both.
So it was a joint effort?
Yeah.
My broad's making me supper too. All right. I think that'll do it. We've broken the code. We've figured out how to record and get you guys readily available episodes with Cam and Jake's voices. We're still working on getting you guys a video element. And by that I mean we haven't done it, even attempted to do it yet, but we'll try to figure it out maybe eventually. Probably not, but maybe eventually. I'm just kidding. I do have a webcam. I don't know if you can record a webcam and a voice memo at the same time. Well, I'm in the lab. I'm getting in the lab. Thank you guys all for listening. Spotify and Apple Podcasts for audio only. Still watch us on YouTube and comment. Thank you guys all for watching. Until next time, if a
Always
branch
pop your
falls,
gum.
Is that the one you wanted to do? Were you thinking about it?
I don't care.
If you get perkaholic, if you're okay, here
Always
we go.
get mule kick.
I've got two. One, if a branch falls in your yard, throw that shit in your neighbors. 2, if you're using perkaholic, make sure you close app.